Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Yolanda and welcome to Unfiltered Me. So for today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about my journey of deleting social media this summer. So if you guys are interested on the results and how it went for me, please be sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe down below. Make sure to turn on post notifications to be notified when I post. And without further ado, let's get on to this video. Alrighty, so this is an annual thing I pretty much do. I've been doing it since I think middle school, so it's been like 2-3 years. I would usually make up a follow-up video. I've made it in the previous years if I can find those, but it's something that I've enjoyed doing. But I would say by far this is the hardest year that's been for me, and I will admit I think part of the reason is because I was going through a breakup during the time, and so really the only one that I did keep deleted for the 2 months of June and July has been TikTok. I've not opened it. People have sent me videos, but the only thing I've seen is like individual videos, but I've not like scrolled on there and yada yada yada. I have not downloaded the app. Literally, if I can find my screen time, whatever, like all you'll see is literally Snapchat and Instagram. I will admit in the beginning for Snapchat I think I had it more, but like at least for Instagram I wasn't on there for like the first 2-3 weeks, but then I got back on there and it was hard. Like once again, like I was going through like a hard breakup, and it was just, you probably can know what the whole thingy about was with that. It was just a lot. And so that's kind of just like, you know, like why I really do it. I just do, you know, just like as a detox. I feel like it's a perfect time, and it's so hard in our day and age to not be on social media during the school year. But the reality is that everything is literally like on social media. It's like events going on, things for your classes, ways to connect and meet new people, and all these, you know, in order to actually have a social life and to know what's going on in your school, you have to have social media. Like especially for me, my senior year, it was like I didn't have a third and fourth block. I actually, a first and second block, I would go home third and fourth block, so I wouldn't hear the morning announcements, and I heavily relied on Snapchat, following my student government people in order to hear things going on. So it just, you know, it's something that like it's hard to not be on, because that's literally like the main place where people are actively on to, because like things will be like updated like on like counselor's page or like the school website, but it's like different when it's like, oh yeah, you need to know information for next day, something like that. Or they're just like, yeah, if you are wondering, have any questions, go DM this person or go look at their story. Like you just need, you know, social media. Like that's just a reality, at least for my school. But yeah, so basically that's kind of like why I did it though. But I deleted though because just in general, like just it's good to reset, to really not like. And I wish, you know, in a way I did keep Instagram and Snapchat deleted, because like, you know, it doesn't matter like, you know, what other people post, and sometimes it's so hard getting caught up and comparing the lives of how somebody else's may be better, or like, you know, and which can like, you know, start imposter syndrome, like if X, Y, and Z. And just like it's always good to just detox. I mean, like a lot of the time, even for cross country, as a cross country and track runner, like you need like a break period. So like we can't be running every single day of the year. That's why even, you know, sometimes in the week I run on Sundays, but sometimes I don't, because sometimes we just like need like a breather. And I feel like with social media, especially with like the things that people post and all this stuff, like it's so hard. It's literally like low-key physically impossible to not be like envy somebody else's life. And so I just did it because, you know, like why not? It's a perfect timing. It's summer before college, you know, and I've spent most of my time like literally working or going running or going to the gym or shopping for dorm stuff, just a whole bunch of things. But really staying grounded to be able to connect with people has been a good thing, even though I didn't as much as I wanted to, at least like hanging out with people this year as much. I'm still glad that at least a little bit I was able to, in a sense. So yeah. So the results of it, I'd say that I feel like, so once again, I think it definitely was altered results, because, you know, I still was on Instagram and Snapchat, but definitely I do feel like my brain isn't rotted as much as before. Like, you know, like it's so weird, because I think something I've really recognized now is just that like if I don't have the one like fixation on TikTok, because you know like how it is, like scrolling like yada 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 on there, and then it just like goes to something else. So like for me, even in the period I didn't have Instagram, it's like YouTube, I'm just like scrolling on there, and I consider it social media, but like not really. But it's definitely like levels to social media, in my opinion. But like, and so I guess in a way, like I feel like in a way like I've been happier. I feel like I am not as like emotionally like there was a difference of having TikTok, because it was like a bunch of information going at you, like people trauma dumping, okay, next video, happy baby, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like I feel the difference in that sense though too. Like it's just like the hot and coldness, this, you know how they say that's bad, I 100% felt it. I can't put it into words, but I know like what that is. So definitely that. I feel like once again, like even though it's not as much as I wanted to go out, like I feel connected to the people around me, I can carry conversation, and I'm trying to, you know, I took this time to really work on myself, and I think that was really good, really self-reflection. And especially as my YouTube channel too, I've been posting a lot more than compared to other summers, instead of being, because like I know TikTok, like Instagram and Snapchat is already a distraction, but at some point all the stories are gone, okay, all the stories are gone. But with TikTok, it's like endless scrolling. But I feel like with the low-key stop, and like, and not to say this is like 4 or 5 hours in on Instagram, but after like all the stories are just like nothing, and you finally get bored, and I get bored within honestly like a good like 15-20 minutes on Instagram, then it's just like you just get off, and I want to do something else. And I feel like that's good, because then I focus myself to doing something else. Like I've gotten low-key into journaling, you know, I've low-key gotten, I love these kinds of journals, but and it's been really nice in that aspect though. But I feel like if it was TikTok, it would just be like, okay, I'm bored of this topic, okay, it goes to the next one, and scroll through all these endless videos. Okay y'all, so I'm currently editing here as I'm at the ice cream shop. But one thing I will say I do miss about TikTok is that like since like I've been like more spiritual, and like definitely like focusing like more on God during this season, and just in life in general, like I'm not saying that he's just for a season, but like especially crucially like right now I'm trying to get really deeper. One thing I do miss is like seeing like people like posting about God, or just like the reminders. Like there'll be some down moments, and I do like those little reminders like, hey, like you're worth it, like God loves you, like things along that line, or just like trust the process, like God's got you in this time or whatever. Like I see it on Instagram, but like not as much. But TikTok, there'd be like a lot of people that I would follow, like it would cater to, and just like a whole 10 videos in a row would just be about God. And that's one thing I really did appreciate about it. And like things of that nature are just like positive things about TikTok, you know, because it's like there's a lot of like negativity in the world, a lot of bad content and things out there, but that's definitely something that's like in a way like makes having social media like the beauty of it, side of it. So yeah. So something I would do definitely, I would say, is definitely just like deleting Snapchat and Instagram. Once again, like, you know, I was trying to be like easy on myself and whatever, and there's some things, you know, conflicting because of the whole breakup. Let me tell you, like a girl was sad, you know, and it's a normal emotion. I'm not gonna like hide the fact or be embarrassed by it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But like definitely deleting those, like I feel like would have like 100% like had been beneficial for me. Also, I really could like have better results and really not have to feel like I relying entirely on it. Like I just feel like to an extent like I could have done better, and definitely just self-control. I just kept on literally like, and I'll admit when I had Instagram and Snapchat, it wasn't like, oh yeah, like when I had it. No, I kept on deleting it and reinstalling, deleting it and reinstalling, and it was a whole mess on there. So like I feel like that I just wish I just entirely just deleted it and did not get it back again, because at the end of the day, like there's more to life than social media. Every time I would go on, it's not like there was anything new besides like hearing like, you know, things like the whole Trump incident, or just like other things in general, like the Olympics and things that I really didn't know the Olympics were this year, to be honest. Like, you know, other things like that. It's just like sometimes like, you know, news in general like that can be like depressing, or can be very just like a lot, and it's just like sometimes just like I really wish it was more of like a me summer, choosing myself. But I really, you know, filled it in ways and participated in things that, you know, I may have not been proud of, to be honest. But at the end of the day, this is a lesson learned, and something that I'm definitely like, you know, gonna change and do differently next summer for sure. And I guess in a way, like, just my advice to people is to stay strong and to really, I feel like overall, like, it just gives you really good self-control for yourself, and that's really good because like we live so much like in an instant culture of like wanting this, that. With comparison, that could be a whole thing. And just like, I don't know, sometimes we just need to be still, be patient, be like in the moment. And I feel like without having social media, I definitely was able to work on those things, but also having it at the same time, it definitely didn't get the effects that I wanted to feel better or to really like detox from it. And so I just really encourage you guys to really just stay strong, stick with it, delete social media. There's more to life than what other people post. And a lot of the people on there posting, half of them aren't even happy. Like, let's be real, like there's a lot of people, a lot of things you don't know behind the scenes. I just hope that you guys will be able to take this time to also, whatever period of your life, you're able to get off of social media and really connect with the life that you have right with you. And so yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this, and yeah, peace. Sorry, yeah.